543,000 people signed up for TOPIK last year. If you want to study, work, or stay in Korea, at some point this test decides something for you. Give me 9 minutes, and you will know more about this exam than most people who have already taken it. Every number here was checked against the Ministry of Education notice and the official site. Nothing is copied from another video. TOPIK is the test of proficiency in Korean, run by the National Institute for International Education under the Ministry of Education.
한국어 능력 시험.
It started in 1997. Speaking was added in 2022, the internet version in 2023. There are 2 exams, TOPIK I and TOPIK II. You pick the exam, you do not pick your level. Your level falls out of your total score. TOPIK I gives level 1 or 2. TOPIK II gives 3, 4, 5, or 6. So if you sit TOPIK II and land under the line, you get nothing at all. No level. That catches people every single round. So which of the 2 should you sit? The answer is not your current level, it is your target. If you need level 2 or below, TOPIK I is the safer buy. Shorter, cheaper, and you cannot miss. If you need level 3 or above, TOPIK II is the only route. And if you fall short, you walk away with nothing. Which is why people sitting on the border often register for both in the same round. You are allowed to, at the same center, on the same day. TOPIK I runs in the morning, TOPIK II in the afternoon. The timetable is built for exactly that. Paper TOPIK I is a single 100-minute session. 30 listening questions, 40 reading, 200 points. Paper TOPIK II runs 3 hours across 2 sessions. 50 listening and 4 writing, then 50 reading. 300 points. Notice what is missing. Neither exam has speaking in it. Speaking is a separate test. Writing is where most people lose their level. 4 questions, and the last one is a full essay. Everything else is multiple choice. Writing is the only part you produce yourself, and the only part you cannot guess. These are the cut scores on the paper test. There is no minimum per section, only the total counts. Weak writing can still pass if listening and reading carry you. Since 2023, there is an internet version. Same certificate, same levels, same legal weight. The Institute says that directly. But the shape is different. Internet TOPIK II is 63 questions in 125 minutes, scored out of 600. Which means the cut scores differ. Level 3 is 120 on paper and 191 on the internet test. Never compare those 2 numbers. Different scales, same level. The internet test also costs more inside Korea, and it runs straight through with no break. Fees outside Korea are set by each local center, so the numbers on screen apply inside Korea only. In 2026, it runs in 17 countries, up from 13. Nepal, Laos, Bahrain, and India were added this year. And if you register for the internet test, run the free demo on the official site first. The interface is not something you want to meet for the first time on exam day. The speaking exam is its own thing. 6 questions, 30 minutes, 200 points, taken on a computer at the center. One catch, it runs only inside Korea 3 times a year. Overseas candidates cannot sit it yet. One more thing about speaking. If fewer than 15 people register at a center, that center is canceled and everyone is refunded in full. So which level do you actually need? Here is what is officially written down. The Ministry of Education guideline for universities is level 3 to enter, and level 4 before you graduate. Science and engineering courses may accept level 2 if the university then provides Korean lessons. But that is a guideline, not a law. Every university publishes its own requirement. Read the one you are applying to. For visas and residency, requirements shift and vary by category. Check Hi Korea or your immigration office. Do not trust a number from a video, including mine. And your score expires 2 years from the announcement date. After that, you cannot even print the certificate. In 2026, there are 15 chances, 6 paper tests, 6 internet tests, 3 speaking tests. Here is what is left this year. Registration opens about 2 months ahead and stays open for 1 week. Popular centers fill on day 1. Results land about 8 weeks after the exam, at 3 in the afternoon Korea time, on the site. Certificates are issued on the site only. They are never mailed, faxed, or emailed, and after 2 years, the record disappears. Print it while you can. Registration happens at topic.go.kr. 8 steps and several traps. Log in, pick the exam and the level, enter your details, choose a center, upload your photo, pay, done. First trap. The system only accepts new applications between 10 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, Korea time. Second trap. It does not run on a Mac, and it does not run on a phone. You need a Windows computer and Chrome. Third trap. Inside Korea, the first 2 days are split by region. Everyone gets in from day 3. Fourth trap. Your photo must match the alien registration format. 413 by 531 pixels, taken within the last 6 months. Paying by card closes at 4 in the afternoon. A virtual account issued before 4 can be paid until midnight. And if you change your mind, refunds drop in steps. Full before 10 on the closing day, then half, then 40% until the day before the exam. And if you are under 14, you cannot open an account yourself. A parent registers first, then the details are changed to yours. If you are outside Korea, none of that applies. Your local center registers you, on its own dates, at its own price. On the day itself, the clock matters more than you expect. For Topic 1, you must be seated by 9:20. The test runs from 10 until 11:40. Topic 2 is longer. Seated by 12:20, first session 1 until 2:50. Seated again by 3:10, second session until 4:30. There is a break between the 2 sessions, but you cannot leave the building. The internet test has no break at all. It runs straight through. One more thing before you walk in. Carrying a device with translation or writing functions counts as cheating. The round is voided, and you are banned for 2 years. Sitting the exam for someone else is 4. Who actually takes this test? Last year, on paper alone, 224,000 people sat it inside Korea. Then Vietnam with 84,000, China with 70,000, Japan with 49,000, Uzbekistan with 42,000. One warning, there is a free test on the site called TOPIK Basic. It is practice only. No legal weight, no certificate. Quick recap in case you skipped ahead. You pick the exam, not the level, and below the line means no level at all. Paper and internet use different scales, so never compare the raw numbers. There is no minimum per section. Speaking is separate and Korea only. Level 3 to enter university, Level 4 to graduate, and check your own university anyway. Your score is good for 2 years, and registration only opens from 10 to 4 Korea time on a Windows computer. Every number here comes from the Ministry of Education notice and the official TOPIK site. Both are linked below. One topic a day, one level up. See you tomorrow.